What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So, today we are speaking on self confidence, knowing your worth. I'm going to give an analogy using this. This is my thumbnail. I'm going to come a bit closer, and then this. Focus. Can you see this? Or this, and this. Okay. I knew I was going to share this story someday. While in university, I always cared so much for my skin. Always wanted to just do something, just get that glowing skin, get that beautiful skin, and when I can, wear makeup as well. So I remember that I tried store-bought products. Just I even tried methylated spirit. And I remember when my roommate told me that with all these store-bought products that you're using, just be sure that someday your face is going to burn. That was how desperate and that was how so much interested I was in skincare, wanted to care for my skin. Fast forward to 2019, I had a very massive breakout. It was so bad that you could literally see dark spots from me not even letting my face rest. I would pinch the face. There were so many breakouts, there were so many bumps on my face. And because of the kind of work I did back then, where you had to work the entire day, I was out of the house by 6 a.m. with my full makeup, like my fully made face, because I always wanted to look good. I mean, it was also from people's perception, wanting people to perceive me in a certain kind of way, wanting people to see me as that always on fleek, beautiful girl, elegance, like posh. That's the word. Always wanting people to see me in that light. So my face almost never rested. I would recall coming back those days and just brushing my face. Sometimes I would even use facial brush just to scrub it so hard. And that way you're even destroying the skin barrier, you're making the face lose the oil that is in it because you're using so much force to clean your face. So rather than getting to the root cause of ensuring that you have a better skincare routine, I would say, than just wanting to cover it up using makeup. And that's the reason I had to show either the makeup products or the skincare products that I use. Of all of this, it was from a deep sense of wanting to be perceived a certain kind of way, wanting to be accepted by people, wanting to feel you are of a certain caliber, you carry a certain level of elegance. That was it generally. And when I had that breakout, I rather than looking out for products that would help finally care for my face, I still went ahead to cover them, cover the bumps. I would peel my skin, and then the next morning, I'm back to using makeup products to just cover them and just get to work. It grew worse. I didn't get better. Like you could literally see the dark spots underneath the makeup I wore. But I wasn't going to give up the way I wanted to be perceived right in front of every other person to the detriment that I was causing to my skin. But a time came when I just told myself that assume that someone sees how beautiful you are, how elegant you are, falls in love with you because of the beauty that you exude from the outside of you. And for some reason, and you never had a relationship with the person such that the person saw your bare face, like maybe you slept over in his house or you had your face completely washed. So the person always saw you all made up, all looking glamorous and beautiful, and the person fell in love with that side of you and gets married to you. And then the night after the wedding, you go take a shower and then you come out with your real face. What are you going to expect this person to feel of you? I mean, I had fallen in love with that beautiful, elegant, on fleek you, and then you bring me seconds after the wedding a bare face that is not even anywhere close to the you that I had known over the months. Like it really struck me. I told myself that I wanted to have that disposition of self confidence in my skin, self confidence in the way I look, not making up because it was going to completely change the way I looked and make people perceive me in a better light compared to if I had a face not done or not made up. And with the whole breakouts that I was having as well, I felt it was really time to ignore what every other person was going to say of me. Ignore, I mean, what people were going to say the very first time they would see me without makeup. Ignore every side talks that was going to come from that. Even ignore the people that would feel less of me going forward. Because some people would feel like, after all, this girl is not even as beautiful as she's always presented herself to be. I was saving myself from the future of having to be with a partner that wouldn't like me anymore because he's seen the bare face that doesn't look anything close to the beautiful face he had known as well. And in making that decision, I told myself, you know what? I was working at the client site at the time, so that meant I had to go to the client site to work. And there were so many young guys who were tripping for me, who liked me for the elegant, beautiful, on fleek kind of girl that I was. And there were a lot of guys that were in my team as well. I was working with. Definitely, there was so much to contend with. What would these people say? What would they say? How would they treat me? How would I be perceived? Are they going to make a jest of me? Are they going to make mockery of me? I mean, are people going to even openly laugh at me? But I convinced myself that, you know what, it takes a step to get to feel better. I wanted to heal myself of the whole breakout. I wanted to get to the root cause. So rather than covering my face that was breaking out continuously, not getting any better, not even getting air because I walked the whole day with my face made up, and then why don't I just get my face back by healing it completely? So what I did was, it was a Monday morning. I think it was a Monday morning. So I had my bath. I didn't do any makeup, and before then, I had used the last straw that broke the camel's back was in trying to get better from the breakouts that I was having. I bought Retin A, either Retin A or Retinol A. I bought that product, and I learned that it was going to just dry out your face and flake it out, and then you can be able to peel it out so that once you peel it out, fresh skin will come out and you would feel better. But I did not feel better. I rather grew worse because from using it, I mean, my face dried up. It dried out the outer skin of my face, and I was literally peeling it. But beneath the peeled skin, you could literally see it was darker. Like it was, my face was turning black. Like you know when you are embalming someone. I just told myself no. Like I can't continue to put makeup on this face that is not even getting any better, risking my skin of cancer and all that would come with it when I have everything it takes to change my routine, change the way I perceive my skin, and change whatever people were thinking about me. It didn't matter. It is me, and people should learn to accept me for who I am. If you're not going to accept me for who I am, then I deserve better. I deserve to treat my skin better. I deserve to actually do things for myself and not basically for what people would think of me. And then the Monday morning, I went to the client site. I remember getting into the client site. First of all, the manager on the job, he looked at me one way, and then he took his eyes off. And I already knew he was like, "Did you forget something?" kind of look. But man, I'm here. I'm here. I'm not gonna go back. I This is me changing the narrative. And a couple of the guys that were my team were like, "Joy, are you okay? Are you sure you're not sick?" It was, there were so many words that, I mean, it was just about caring for you, but putting it out there that, yo, this is not the you that we've known, and this new you right now doesn't even look any close to the you that would always come all glammed and looking so beautiful. And I said, yes, that's me. I'm fine. I'm not sick. One of them clearly told me, are you sure you did not forget anything? I'm like, no, I didn't forget anything. To even cap it, I went to the clients to interact with them because I needed to do my job. And a few of them, guys that were scoping me at the time, also, some of them were like, Joy, are you okay? Hope everything is all right with you. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely okay. Thank you very much. And I wore my bare face the entire day. And you know what? I broke that chain, like, of caring about what people were going to say when I was literally dying from not caring about my skin. The next day, I went to work like that. The next day, there was almost nothing to say because apparently, having said all that was said to me the previous day, or with the looks that I got the previous day, and then everyone realizing that I didn't even give a shit the next day, everyone got used to it. And the truth is, in no time, they had conditioned their knowledge that you would almost not even remember what I looked like wearing makeup. And they got used to the new me. And the people that I was even thinking were going to maybe feel a certain way towards me or respond to me in a certain way or a different way from the way they had responded to me in the past, I didn't get that. I mean, I'm easily attracted to people because of my social abilities. It didn't change. It didn't change. People got used to that me. And I took that time to heal. I took that time to, rather than looking to cover up my face with makeup, such that beneath the skin there is a decay that you wouldn't even want someone or anyone who sees it will feel cheated. But thinking about my spouse in the future and knowing that, okay, I wouldn't want to be in a situation where someone portrays who they really are not and then dump something on me and expect me to love them. And even much more than that, caring for my skin and being comfortable in my skin, knowing that, okay, tomorrow I can want to step out without wanting to pack my face of makeup just so that I feel comfortable or confident in my skin and that people are going to accept me, made a whole lot of difference. That today I'm comfortable to step out there. Sometimes I don't even like to wear makeup, so that all the stress. Because once I wear makeup, I'm worried about what I'm going to look like the moment I leave the house, and in 3 hours later, if the makeup would not have creased or there would have been some part of it that is not the way it used to be. Not to say that I don't wear makeup. I'm not condemning wearing makeup. I do wear makeup for most part of it. Like if I have something that is a reason for me to wear makeup, I wear makeup. But what I'm trying to say is I don't wear makeup as a way of making up for my deficiencies, as a way of covering up for all the beneath death or beneath you don't even want to see kind of things that are happening in my skin. Because several people, beneath the made up face is something you don't want to see. That's not it. I wear makeup knowing that my self confidence does not come from the way that I'm looking, having made up, because I am also comfortable in going out without makeup and feeling the same way. So that's the point I'm making, that I've gone past what people would say and healing my skin, healing my body, now using skincare products, using things that have enabled me to gain my self confidence in my own skin. And now having to travel abroad where I saw so many people comfortable in their skin, both white and black. No one is looking to all glammed. Just wake up, have your bath, and get out. And even the few times I wore makeup to the office when I traveled abroad, I got some stares like, you've got a lot of time, girl, that you wake up and have to beat your face like this. And over time, I got comfortable having to wear my bare face because it's even much easier. My face gets the breath of fresh air that it needs the whole day. And I don't have to worry about maybe breakouts anymore. I mean, if you look at me right now, you would almost not tell that I ever had breakouts, but it was so bad. But it changed. All this change came from me saying, enough is enough. I don't care about what people are going to say of me. I am the controller of my life, and people should take me the way I present myself. If I choose to present myself this way, and then tomorrow I decide contrary to that, I want to present myself this way, it's best for you to either just take me for who I am or take a walk. All of this must not be in the way you look. There might be something that you are battling with. There might be maybe career wise, maybe marriage, relationship. I mean, there are so many people that relationship wise, if they knew better or if they knew what they know now back then, they wouldn't have made those choices. It's not time for you to beat yourself up or just to believe that what's this person going to say about me? What's this person not going to say about me? You are the owner of your life. You know the underlying issue and you should treat it from the root cause. So rather than just thinking what people are going to say about that venture, regardless of who you even portrayed yourself to be in the past. If you're tired of being that person that you really are not, then it's time to make that change. It's time to just wake up and tell yourself, I know my worth. I should be comfortable in my decisions, especially when you know that what you are doing that is not going well. There are consequences, there are detriments. Like me, the breakout was massive, like, but I wouldn't even stop doing the makeup. It was a coping mechanism for me. I didn't want people to see the worst me, but I still wasn't getting better because I wasn't treating the root cause. And then I made that decision one day to change everything completely and go the right way. And people had to accept me for that. So I don't know what you've just been contemplating, the dilemma you've been on, and you are so concerned about what this other person is going to say when you change this. It might even be a lifestyle, a habit, it might be a character that you've carried on for several years, but you're tired of that character, or you feel like, oh, if I stop doing this, if I start doing this other way, these other people would not be associated with me anymore. If that's change that you're looking to make is the right path, and all you're worried about, I mean, people's opinion don't count. Those who care don't mind, and those who mind don't care. I mean, people that care about you, they don't mind that maybe you've not done this particular thing. It's people who don't really even care about you. They're always complaining. They're like, "Oh, why did you do this?" But you realize that people who really care about you, the very moment you make that switch, and maybe they've even been talking to you to make that change, to implement that course, to channel your life better in that path, but you've been worried about what other people are going to say of you. I'm here to tell you that it's time to make that change. Just go for it. You are the controller of your life, and what people say about you should not matter as much as the change that you should make to see improvements in your life. If you watched up until this time, then don't forget to like, subscribe, share, join this community. Like the sole purpose of me opening a YouTube channel is just to share my views of life, to impact people out there. And then I mean, sometimes you can even be vulnerable because there are some people waiting to hear these stories, to know that there are other people who are going through this. But because some people have not spoken up, it makes everyone feel like everybody is living a perfect life. People don't have perfect lives, and only people who share their lives will help other people come off whatever they are going through. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and see you in my next one. Bye.